Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good night, depending on where you are in the world, of course. This is James and Dan. We are here to cast the final game, well, 5 final games of the North American stage of the FACEIT League, the final stage of the year. We are going to find out which 2 teams are going to be headed towards land. Right now, it's all up in the air, like some juggling balls, Dan, which are not in my hands because they're up in the air. They will fall down in maybe 5 hours from now. Wow. And all the games are over, Dan.
Alright.
I've left my watch in the gaming room, Dan.
Makes sense.
I'm without watch. Let's have a look at the rankings and see... Oh, let's have a look at the schedule, actually. And see what matches we have first. Then we shall look at the rankings and see where people currently lie. So, Winter Fox will be playing, I think, their second last... Well, no, this I presume is their last match of the league. Versus Liquid. They are definitely not in the running. Winter Fox, that is. Liquid most certainly are. They'll be playing... Winter Fox first and Luminosity last, with Luminosity in the middle as well. Luminosity with a few games to catch up on here, as you can see.
4 matches for them, that's
Indeed.
nuts.
So we've got quad Luminosity following the first match. So Winter Fox versus Liquid on Mirage, Luminosity Complexity on Inferno, Liquid Luminosity Cobble, Luminosity Cloud9 Overpass, Luminosity Liquid Dust 2. 5 different maps. Very rare to see that. We had triple cash yesterday. Today we get 5 different maps. Quite nice. So we can have a quick look at the rankings and see who is actually in the running for a place in DreamHack Winter. So we can see Luminosity are only they're only 1 win basically away from Liquid's points, whereas Cloud9 are 2 games ahead of Liquid, but only 1 win ahead themselves. So I'm not even going to try and calculate this. Maybe Producer Reese knows what's going on. Do you know what's going on, Producer Reese? Well, he's kind of struggling. So
well, I mean Luminosity, they need to win 3 to qualify. Cloud9 1 and Liquid 2.
Okay.
We
need some nerds. We need some nerds to calculate it as we go along, Dan.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
All right, so we'll go into the alpha draft picks and see who we're going to go. I mean, quadruple Luminosity, right?
Yeah.
We have to.
Yeah.
I think it's a no-brainer for us to pick them as a team, surely.
Well, again, in doing that, you're saying that you think they're going to win
I think
all the matches.
I think they're going to win.
Let's say they win 2, then lose 2. Depending on how those 2 losses go, they might actually lose us a lot of points. So that's the problem.
We're going all in, Dan. It's the last day of North American Counter-Strike. We're going all in.
Usually, they are the most expensive players.
So let's get fair and cold as well. Let's just do that.
Okay. 2 most expensive players. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense from that lineup.
I'll leave the rest to you.
They're the two most consistent guys for Luminosity, as far as the fragging goes. So I think that's pretty safe.
Double team Liquid.
Yeah, there's 2 Liquid matches. There's only 1 Cloud9 match, interestingly. So this is going to be quite difficult. I guess it's Liquid, Luminosity, and Cobble. I don't like Liquid's chances.
But they're playing Winter Fox.
That's true. That's true. All right. I guess we have to get a Liquid player. But which one to choose? That's quite difficult. I'd actually go for Nitro, if it's possible. Nitro. And Hiko.
Okay. So we're getting the 4 most expensive players.
Let's go.
All right, let's see how much we've got left. We've got 5k left, Dan.
Okay, let's just
I don't know if this is going to work
bottom
out.
Of the barrel. Bottom of the barrel. Let's go. Let's scrape the bottom of the barrel.
The barrel doesn't go that low, Dan. I think your idea is flawed.
So we have to get rid of one of the Liquid players.
Get Drill in there. Mirage.
Okay. All right. So how much money do you have left now?
Then we have to pick... We could pick Valens and...
Thanks.
Oh yeah, we got enough for Thanks, yes.
Yeah.
Thanks always good.
I
don't know why...
and...
Why did you remove the other guy? I don't know why Reese removed the other guy. There we go, yeah. I think we're done. That's a wrap.
Alright, fair enough. Fair enough.
Let's get it in there.
Alright.
What's the most expensive contest we can enter? How much money do we have? Oh, has he done it already? Oh, he's done it already. Don't worry about it, we're good. We're good with this. We're good. Let us exit this place. So that's the alpha draft out of the way. We've got the unicoins to come, which we didn't have a good day with unicoins yesterday, it must be said, because Dan had the idea to put it all on complexity.
Yeah, I totally did. Definitely didn't have any problems with that.
Well, maybe I did, and we lost all of them basically. So we have to go all in today to find some more, to get some more back.
So that's the logic, right?
That's how it works, right? You gotta just go all in. All right. First, who has received Ionia's highest decoration?
No,
I honestly,
that's none of
I'm gonna say
League one.
Syndra. Syndra's a League of Legends person, right?
Well, they're all League.
Are they?
Yeah, this is all League stuff, isn't it?
Well, the question is League, but
But
the answers aren't necessarily.
no.
I think Syndra because it's
must
the only
be.
thing I've heard of before.
Producer Reese knows the answer, doesn't he? As usual,
He always knows the answer because he's a nerd. Let's go Syndra. Let's go Syndra.
Wait. I was gonna say we should have let Reese just pick the right one.
No, that's that.
Yeah, but you lost all of our unicorns. What do you want? What do you want, James?
All right, we have 50. We have 55. We had 330.
You need the
or
unicorns to gamble.
We had more than 330 yesterday. Now we've got 55.
Oh my god!
All right.
I can't believe you've done this.
So let's go.
I can't believe you've done this.
So we've got a bet on a Luminosity game, basically. They're dead even with Liquids. Complexity. Let's bet on Complexity again. They're 3.4 versus 1.3. We're going all in on Complexity. If they don't win, I'm never talking to Semphis again. It's as simple as that. He's done.
Oh, is it all going in?
Pastor Semphis is dead if he doesn't win this match.
Oh my god.
Not because I'm going to kill him. I mean, he said to me, I'm not going to kill him.
I would be very surprised if they beat
Click
Luminosity.
it. Just do it.
You know it's not
It's
happening
done.
because, like, well, it's like statistically very unlikely, I would say. James, you've ruined us.
I have.
Completely ruined us.
I have.
I can't believe.
Ooh, that looks nice. Let's go all in. Let's put the rest on that. Let's put 8 coins on this. That looks nice. Great, that's done. All right, we're good. We've done all our placements for the evening. So, player focus, producer Reese. Maybe you'd like to tell the stream who you have chosen. But before he does that, a quick reminder. We have 5 matches today. After every match, we are going to open a Cobblestone souvenir package for one of our subscribers. So if you want to be involved in that, make sure you subscribe. There won't be any raffling. Simply by talking, engaging in conversation and chat, you shall be entered into the raffle. Yesterday, I think Smabo won one of our raffles for the 4th time. Maybe you can stop him and win yourself. But, producer Reese, please tell us, who is our player focus for today, number 1?
First player is Fur from Luminosity Gaming.
Well, Fur is a player who was widely regarded as the best player in Brazil, except for people in Brazil who would say that Cold is the best player. But they're definitely neck and neck on the frags quite often.
Yeah, well, I mean, at the same time, for example, I guess they would have been Keyed. Oh no, they were Kaboom before that.
Kaboom, then Keyed.
Yeah, so back when they were Keyed and Kaboom, I mean, of course, Fur was in the best team, or the team that was going to the most international events. So of course people would know him and see him as more of a tested character, and he was always able to deliver and prove that he was indeed the best on the team. And considering they had the spotlight of all the Brazilian teams, it makes sense for them to have that conception of him. However, Cold in recent times has proven to also be of his caliber. But the thing with Fur, as you can see, is that he has a lot of personality when he plays, and he's definitely a pretty explosive player. He kind of made the auto shotgun a bit of a thing for himself, which was quite fun to watch. But generally, he's always a very stable player, like a very good rifler, somebody that's going to be good at taking a lot of the risks for the team to try to get them out of awkward situations, or try to open up an awkward, open up a situation for them so that they're no longer in an awkward situation. That's how I was trying to say that. But yeah, Fur's a great player. Can't wait. We're going to see a lot of him today, so that's great. We've got 4 games from him. So I can't wait to see how he's going to be playing today, as well as Cold. Those are the 2 stars of the team, essentially.
Well, who is the second player focus for today, Mr. Producer Reese?
The second player is Elige from Team Liquid.
All right, so I know I know he's a bit of an Elige nerd because he knows that Elige used to play StarCraft. Going from StarCraft to Counter-Strike and getting a top-tier team, to me, is insane. He's surely the only person who's done that.
He may have been one of the only people that's tried, for all we know, as well. It's hard to say, because generally speaking, when it comes to StarCraft, there's a lot of crossover. I mean, of course, there's a lot. All the crossover is like crossover between being a professional level player in any game or sport. A lot of these concepts, you know, are going to be the same, like the work ethic, the practice, the regimen that you put yourself under, but also the understanding of strategy and how to understand your own limitations and how to attack those limitations to grow stronger as a player. And one thing about StarCraft that people don't realize as well is that you need a very high degree of mouse control, when it comes to StarCraft. So if you're a StarCraft player, you actually need a lot of precision and speed, and this is something we see reflected in Lich's style of play. Because what you'll notice is he'll have an uncharacteristically high sensitivity compared to all the other people who play Counter-Strike, and it's largely because that's generally how you need to. That's how you have to play StarCraft. But in StarCraft, you need precision with that as well. So that means that this guy has a great feel for his mouse control. So very precise, can be very fast, very slow with that, and he just generally has some good mechanics. But he's also very clutch. And again, coming from the StarCraft considerations, he's a guy that does understand the strategical aspects of the game and how to study the game as well. Because that's something that is not necessarily too common amongst the younger players. Because in StarCraft, that's how you bridge the gap between someone who's really good to a professional player. You've got to be able to study strategy. In CS, it's not so much like that. You can get by just being like a mad fragger. You can get into great teams. But Elige has the whole package. Although he's not an AWPer, and there is definitely things that he's not, roles that he's not necessarily, he's not happy. He can't do every role, but he's certainly a great player, and he's very young. So it's going to be good to see what he brings in the future. But already he's been delivering. Unlike, for example, I would say like a Kirby from Dignitas. Another young player that people expect a lot from, but he has not yet delivered.
Okay, so actually, since this is our last evening of North American Counter-Strikers for the FACEIT League until the finals, I think we could throw some pins in there as well, actually. I'm going to say some pin codes because I don't know how expensive it's going to be for me to post pins, so I can't be bothered. But I'll give you pin codes, guys. I'll give you pin codes all day. Well, not all day, but, you know, I mean, we have a few, which are not here. I need to go and get them now. This is just an awkward conversation, Dan.
You didn't think about this, did you, James?
No, but okay, so we're going to do a cobblestone case after every match. And I will see how many pins we have left, and we'll give the codes away. And then, I suppose, the actual badges, maybe we can just put on this hat, like we have this Italy pin. We just fill the holes, Dan.
Oh, right, okay.
Fill all the holes.
Right, that sounds
with
great.
pins.
Glad you specified.
And then I can do something with that. So the first game, Winterfox versus Liquid on Mirage.
Luminosity on overpass. No, sorry, Liquid. Sorry, I was reading the wrong.
Do you not trust me? Is that it?
Well,
you don't trust me, Dan?
I don't actually know. But yeah, Winterfox, Liquid, Mirage.
We have to expect a Liquid victory, surely.
Oh yeah, I mean, so first of all, Winterfox, they replaced Pit and Devilx. They replaced them with Flowsick and Desi. So despite these two players being good, they have of course need time to become a team. So you can't really know what to expect from them.
They were never a great team to start with in terms of their results and so on. I mean, sure, the players are nice people, but you know, it's not enough.
Exactly, yeah. It's like they're nice people. Well,
nice.
That has no relevancy, James.
Yeah, you've got to be good. As a team.
But Liquid, you know, back before they had. Back in the days of DAPS, and when they first picked up Elige, Liquid always went to Mirage. It was always the map that they played the best on, and it was the map that they most enjoyed playing. And the map that they got the most out of Elige from, as a new player, you'd see him on the A site, locking down pretty much everything. He'd always be able to get like huge multi-kills with the rifle as any pushes would come in. He was very, very solid there. So this is a great map for Liquid. And the funny thing about this as well is that it's the home map for Winterfox. So they actually picked Mirage into Liquid, which is not advisable. But then again, from Winterfox's position, you're probably just going to pick maps that you feel like you can play because it's a brand new lineup, and this was already pre-selected.
Yeah,
anyway,
exactly. So for those of you who are new to the format of the FACEIT League, all the maps were picked in advance for every match. The home team, well, the away team, sorry, picks. They veto 2 maps. The home team picks from the remaining 5. At that point, I don't know if Winterfox had been together that long, etc. So
they played a lot of Mirage as well. I remember that they had selected that event versus many teams.
Well, I guess they were trying to make it their home map, but then again, you know, half the team has gone more or less. XP3 was deported for a while, but now he's been reverse deported. He's back in North America. So here we are. We will see what they can do. But at this point, I think for Winterfox, it's more about the future than it is for about this one match. But hopefully we will see them put up a valiant fight against Liquid. Maybe they can be gatekeepers and put a stop to Liquid's fun, or at least make it a little bit more difficult.
I mean, Liquid need both wins, really, ideally. It depends on how well Luminosity actually play. Because if Luminosity are able to pick up 3 wins, then Liquid need 2 wins. I think that would put them even, if I'm not mistaken. Again, we'll have to look at the points a little bit later, maybe in the next break. But Cloud9 just need 1 victory, and they're playing Luminosity once. It's on overpass. So basically, Cloud9 lose their match, and Liquid win their matches, and Luminosity win at least 2 or 3 of their matches. We could actually end up with a 3-way tie, I think. I think, yeah.
So
that's actually
basically,
possible, yeah.
if Cloud9 lose their match, then maybe their fate is no longer in their hands.
Yes. Well, I mean, it can. Well, that said,
Where's HLTV when you need the nerding out?
it can still be a three-way tie situation, I think. So even if they lose, so it just depends on how the Luminosity and Liquid matches go ultimately. Because Cloud9, let's not forget, they already have the most points and the most wins. Liquid are one behind them, and
what's great is Cloud9 play second. After that, oh no, they play. I'm looking at the wrong thing here. Cloud9 play second to last, in fact, so they can watch with bated breath in anticipation and allow the pressure to just mount and mount until it's time to perform.
I mean, the thing as well is that like Liquid have a possibility to win both of their matches, and that would put them above Cloud9. But if Cloud9 win their match, then it comes down to this tiebreaker situation where who did you beat basically, like and so on and so forth. And Liquid actually lost to Follow Esports, whereas Cloud9, if I'm not mistaken, didn't. So I'm pretty sure my
well, normally the who
right
did you beat is head to head. Follow Esports loss would not, I don't think, would be relevant in that part because unless
oh,
they
you're
were
right. Sorry,
competing.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to see what happens. So many directions things could go in.
Absolutely. So, well, I hope we can kick it off soon. How are we doing for players on the server?
I almost forgot.
What?
We are very close to 675,000 followers as well, which means that would activate another giveaway. We just got giveaways for days.
Activated.
We've got 5 matches. I'm entirely sure that we can get 2,500 people to follow the channel within this broadcast. Producer Reese, maybe you can remind me. I think it's saying in the chat. I can't remember what is being given away, but maybe Producer Reese would like to tell the stream. We want Producer Reese to do much talking today. All the talking. Well, not all the talking. But
all of the talking for the entire show.
We'll be giving away a Falchion knife case hardened and a Falchion knife slaughter.
Okay, so we could give away 2 Falchion knives, 5 cobblestone cases, and an unknown amount of pin codes that I will look for somewhere in the FACEIT ether. Could be a fun evening, Dan. 5 matches. I am ready for this. I'm excited. I'm pumped. I've got the energy. I've been up late, day after day. After what day did you say? Thursday.
No. Yes.
Yes, it is.
For us,
Thursday.
it is.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
well, for everyone, it is. Not everyone. Whatever.
No, it's not.
What? On Tuesday evening, after the North American matches, I did a stream at 5 o'clock in the morning, Dan.
I know.
I did 2. I'm a what? I did 2 hours of.
You're a pillick.
Yeah, fair enough. I did 2 matches. I streamed 2 matches. It was fun, and then I went home, and then I slept.
2 hours.
1.5, I think. 1.5 hours, and then I was like, I don't know what to do, guys. I'm awake. So yeah, that's that. I tried to play some CS now, but I was a bit tired. It must be said. But I'm not too tired to cast. I'm ready to cast. My energy is for this desk. I'm just waiting for this GoTV to finally catch up, so I can stop talking nonsense, and we can start with a match. Hopefully, it will be soon, very soon indeed. Dan.
Otherwise, you're going to crash because all the energy's up now. That's a bad sign, James. If all the energy's
Reese is pressing buttons. Reese has pressed the buttons, Dan. We're into the match.
Okay.